Someone that believes in freedom, someone believes in the country, someone believes in the flag, someone that believes in their faith, someone who believes in a smaller government, someone believes that they should fight to preserve their land, someone believes that in the Second Amendment, someone believes in body sovereignty. So what's the difference? But you're calling them Trumpsters? You're an idiot. They're human beings fighting for the same thing we're fighting for. I got put on that list because I was talking to white America. I was on their farms, I was in their towns, and I was talking about unifying us as opposed to separating us. And I was everywhere.
It's the biggest threat to the establishment.
I was everywhere. So they had to put me down. But see, I know how they do it, because they did it during the 60s, COINTELPRO. We can't compromise anything that takes our body sovereignty away from us. We can't accept any compromise when it comes to who we are as human beings and our connectedness to something greater than ourselves. We can't compromise with the government that we fund, the government that we organize. There is no negotiating with the devil. They already proved to us how they have captured every agency that really was working against us for decades anyway. That's why we're the sickest people in the world. And we not just fight, not just win, but we work every day to get to that level of consciousness that is available to us. Things get better. And I think things are getting better. The new earth, the new planet, the new world is right there in front of us. If you'd asked me that question 2 years ago, I might say we're doomed, but not anymore. I don't believe it.
I mean, speaking to 10 people can touch millions of people. So what do you think speaking to millions of people does? Because you don't know that butterfly effect. You don't know that chain reaction.
You don't.
And you don't have to know.
Harriet Tubman, Seeking Freedom. Ida B. Wells, True Seeker. Nelson Mandela. Muhammad Ali. It was about his right to be a sovereign human being. These people now are not my heroes. These people don't even understand what those people went through. Being in Riverside Church in the 60s, and Martin Luther King walks to the podium knowing that what he's going to say is going to disrupt the establishment. It's just like when I spoke at the monument, I told you, I am standing up there talking about the same exact thing. A world of no bigotry, a world of no segregation, a world of no hate. Socialism, communism, totalitarianism, all of it's still here. It cloaked itself, and now you see it all. And that's the great thing that's happened in the last 2 years. We see the whole playing field. I turn around and I look, and I said, you know why we're going to win? Because love wins. I never forget that day. I get up in the morning and say, who am I? I guarantee you, it's going to be mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Because when you ask that question, who am I? You really, boy, you open up a Pandora's box.
Yeah.
I want you to inhale God and exhale fear.
This guy made it to that whole disinformation dozen list without a social media account.
You know, we were the stewards of a major shift politically in the state of New Jersey and around this country because we were very, very innovative. Well, first of all, I'm an insider. I was trained by these evil people. I've worked with these evil people. I knew their language. I knew how they operate. I knew how they funded themselves. And then I started realizing that every elected official that I met was anti-family. Every elected official that I met was anti-children. Because their politics was not their politics. Their politics was controlled by someone else. And they were actually operationalizing themselves against their own people. We have become a soulless society. We've become heartless.
We've lost our spirituality.
We have lost our spirituality. And now they're watering down the overall fight to save humanity. And this fight is a long battle. And all of these personalities, they're losing the spiritual understanding of what we're going through. This is spiritual warfare. This is deep soul work. The primary focus is to protect the child. Because if the child is protected, the earth continues. If the child is protected, the sun keeps rising. If the child is protected, we have a future. And they are attempting to destroy the child, the very essence of what a child is for this world.